Ollie the Geek, here's something you should know. There are several common rules about creating a secure password. I'm going to go through it with you. First, you need to use a combination of upper, lowercase, numbers, but also symbols. Question mark, exclamation mark, at, all of those. The second thing that we need to think about is it needs to be at least 8 characters long. The reason is the longer it is, it can go up to 30, 100. The longer it is, the harder and the longer it's going to take for pirates to get access to your code. The third one is to avoid using common words or phrases that can be easily guessed or cracked. I'm going to go even more. Don't use a word that's in the dictionary because obviously a hacker can try to hit with a lot of passwords and they generally have already the dictionary inside to try those words. Try something else. Change the letters for symbols. Do something else. The fourth common rule is to really use a unique password for each of your account or services that you're using. It can get tricky, but that goes with tip number 5 is you can use a password manager to create and store those things, though I wouldn't put a warning sign on this. There's been hackers that hacked many password manager providers, so sometimes it's good or bad. Uh, it really depends on what you want. The other thing that you could, a rule to create this secure password is as you're going to create more than one, you want to be considering a passphrase, or instead of a single word, could be a sentence. That way it's easier for you to remember and it's also harder to crack because there's so many characters. Another tip is to also don't put personal information, birth dates, name, addresses. Simple fact that it's easily guessable if somebody knows you, but for random people, it's also a list of common things they can hit about. Last but not least, try not to use a sequence of numbers that follow each other. So I'm thinking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Those combinations are really too simple and they're really easy to guess. A thing to remember is that the people that are going to try to crack your password aren't doing it manually. They're using software. One of the best ways I think to secure your accounts online is to use two-factor authentication, 2FA. This or MFA. This really blocks any attempts because you will get a notice on your phone for that. It really centralizes the access. It has a second layer and it makes your accounts more secure. That was it for today. If you like my content, please like and subscribe. And if you have some questions concerning the content I'm releasing online, please feel free to ask it below in the comments. Reach me out. It's my pleasure to reach out and to help you out with anything geek that you have in mind. So please reach out and like and subscribe.